All right, back at the KDX 200. It's going to be another quick video. Just a warning, it's mostly talking about some problems I'm having finding parts for this thing. But if you're interested in this build, you might want to hang out. I got something to show you at the end. And I'm also going to try to release, taking this top end down. I'll try to release those videos at the same time. Hopefully I'll be taking that apart tonight and getting a look at the inside of that. So I've been looking for parts online, and I'm having just about zero luck. The 83, 84, and 85 were pretty much the same bike, so everything's, for the most part, that I know of is interchangeable. But, you know, I'm finding some parts. I got a cable for it already. I got a clutch cable, that kind of thing. But this side case here, the clutch case, if you saw the other video, ours is broken 2 pieces. Can't find that anywhere. Well, that's not exactly true. There's one new old stock one on eBay, and it's 250 bucks. Not looking to spend 250 on a new old stock case for this bike. And even the ones I could find that were for sale at one point and they're sold, they, even for the used ones, they want 150 bucks. The other problem is 83, 84, 85 had this barbed wire type brake cable, and they're just not available anymore. Just kidding. Obviously, that's supposed to be a rod, but I truly am having a hard time finding a rod for it. So, 2 pretty important parts that I can't find already. So, to get to the point of my story here, I started looking around for the parts, couldn't find any, so I decided to go on Marketplace and, you know, put in 84 KDX 200, not expecting to find anything, but one popped up that was like about 45-50 minutes away from us. So anyhow, it's in pieces, but looked like most of the stuff was there. He claimed most of the stuff was there. So anyhow, we took a ride out yesterday and we picked it up. So I'm hoping, I didn't get a really good look at it, but I'm hoping that the case is good on it. It looks like the cable, or I'm sorry, the rod is good on it, and looks like there's some other parts there that hopefully, you know, will help us out. So that's outside. I'm going to take a walk out there and show you what we got. All right, so there's the parts bike. Might not look like much at first, but as I mentioned, we should get our side case off of this. I don't want to jinx myself, but I don't see anything wrong with it yet. So there's 150 bucks right there. And our brake rod, that's there. I don't know if that's the factory bend, but if it's not, we can probably straighten it out. Got all the hardware. Looks like it's still got the cotter key and everything. So those 2 parts right there, I can't find them. So that in itself made it worth it. The guy was asking 175. I offered him 125. We went back and forth. We did pretty much split the difference for the most part. So I paid like 150. Again, I got that back in those 2 parts, so I'm happy about that. He said this thing actually could be put back together and ridden. The top end went on it. The bottom end moved smoothly. It was in a garage, so it wasn't outside filling up with water. You can see the oil and the fuel there. A little bit of side-to-side play. I think that might be within tolerance. I'm not getting anything up and down, so we might have a good bottom end there, and we're not too sure about ours on the actual bike we're working on, so that may come in handy. And the other big thing I was really happy about, the front and rear tires are literally brand new. I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but it's still got the original nubs from the factory. I mean, there can't be more than a couple miles on that tire. Same thing with this guy. Still got the nubs. So they must have replaced them at the same time. Rims are in great shape. No issues. So that was a huge bonus because our bike, the tires got some decent meat left, but they're all dry rotted. So that was definitely a bonus there. This is the box parts we got. Supposedly the rest of the top end. It's our head. It's our cylinder. Now, from what I understand, these cylinders were supposedly coated by Kawasaki at the factory, kind of like a nickel sole coating, but not the same process. I guess Kawasaki had their own process. So that's flash rusted. So either this was re-sleeved possibly. I got to get a closer look at it. or the coating wore off, or maybe they weren't coated, but from my research they were coated. But anyhow, we'll take a closer look at that. Got our carburetor, nuts, bolts, throttle. Chamber's pretty decent, except they did a little weld job up here. Not the best, so probably could grind that off, and I'm assuming the gasket went bad and they wanted to ride, so they welded it up. But anyway, I think we did all right on that. A couple plastics, not in the best shape, but oh, and the seat, I'm hoping I can save this seat, repair a little bit of the foam there and there, and put a new cover on it, because the seat in there definitely isn't the original one. I believe it actually is off a KX. I don't know what year, but the one in there actually rides up the tank. Where when this one's on right, it actually sits like that. So hopefully we can save that. But anyway, that's it. I think we did okay, and we'll be working on the top end hopefully tonight. So look out for that video.